Okay, good afternoon. As the member of the government, will be respond of the opening opposition opinion before. So, at first, opening opposition before that said that right now we are living in patriarchal society, so we cannot bullish beauty standard itself, even in particular society. It can give more option about the beauty standard itself. But there's one thing that opening opposition failed to see is the K-pop industry itself more influence than you can imagine. Why? The first thing is, in the real life, K-pop is performed almost all around the world and giving more impact for all people. Instead giving society more option about the beauty standard itself, K-pop is make people just focus on what they see. For the example, in the K-pop industry, the artists that have the similar looks. For the example, like they're having straight hair, double eyelids, and so on. That similarity just create a mindset that beauty standard is just about the K-pop is right now. And the other thing that opening opposition said is we shouldn't blame the K-pop industry itself. But back to the previous reason is that I already said, K-pop industry unconsciously influence people. So we cannot just blame the personally because the K-pop industry itself unconsciously influence the people. So the blame is for the K-pop industry. For that reason too, I can tell the feminist movement should aggressively oppose the K-pop industry. Why? Because feminist movement is, we are talking about the diversity of beauty standard, and along with the popularity of K-pop industry that just show the general or the similarity of the beauty standard. So the purpose of the feminist movement and is not delivery well using K-pop industry. And the other thing that opening opposition just mentioned is about the beauty standard that K-pop industry made is to fulfill the supply and demand. So we can blame the K-pop industry. But the other thing is that opening opposition miss is about the topic of feminist is already become a supply demand too, not only a cheap campaign. Why can it become a demand itself? Because we can see the impact of K-pop industry. It can be pursued the people, a lot of people to follow their standard, their beauty standard. So if K-pop industry accept the diversity of the beauty standard, it can be regarded as the opportunity to reach more wide market. For the example, if the K-pop standard can show them about the member of the girl group have diversity like the with curly hair, the darker skin, maybe the people can see, the K-pop standard is already accept the diversity. So that standard that looks similar from me, I can accept that as the beauty standard itself. If K-pop industry accept the diversity and show it to all around the world, to all the people, in the end of the day, K-pop industry still have opportunity, not just looking for about the profit or having a supply demand, but K-pop industry itself still have opportunity to support feminist movement using their impact to all around the world and inspire a lot of people if we talk about the beauty standard itself. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm as a government whip and I will respond the video that's talk about the issue of feminism and relate to K-pop industry. We know that the world standard of beauty are things that lots of people talk about. Many people agree about that, but the other side, there's out with feminists. As we know that Korean, especially K-pop, give high standard of beauty, and every woman, and then K-pop give influence for many young women in the world to apply the standard of beauty. The standard of beauty that has been given make women often use sexual object and isn't right for human being. Many young women in South Korea want their gift birthday as plastic surgery. This is we need to talk. We know too that people in Korea look like similar each other because of the standard beauty applied. And K-pop itself famous in their country and they can change the bad things because of the big influence. Therefore, K-pop can support feminism with several ways. The first one is show new point of view that K-pop realize that the feminist is important. All women is beautiful with them naturally. Like example, we know that boyband Korean BTS give it motivation for their fans with album Love Yourself. With that, we need more motivation about love yourself through maybe girl band for that we can feel the same way as women. And like plastic surgery not needed, and if you want look beautiful, you don't have to apply the standard beauty. We don't need to buy the skincare product to just look like model in the product that has a beautiful face with many standard. And the second is lots of role model in South Korea, especially K-pop, look very perfect with their standard. Little mouth and eyes, small body or slim, and white or brighter skin. For that, K-pop that has influenced many countries can show different things. They can change the role model with unique people or different from the standard of beauty. For example, K-pop that other people made as role model can show different look with model who has curly hair, big body, acne or black spot in their face, black or tan skin or anything else. Maybe K-pop can follow what happened in the USA related to industry. We can look for famous singer Rihanna. She does with their new product as we know is Fenty. Fenty sell product from beauty and clothes. Their company use model from various look. They use big and small body for their fashion show, and then for beauty product they use model from various color of skin. A lot of people will appreciate that movement, and can I see that many people get inspired from that. So K-pop can follow that we release the role model from all the human looks like because K-pop give big influence in the world and it's already shown that K-pop support feminists. The last but not least, instead show the standard of beauty, K-pop can show the first thing that to see is talent, not what people look like. We can say that nowadays, value is important than what you wear. And same about talent is more important than what you look like. Perfect or not isn't the topic. In the end of the day, we can know that all human is beautiful and we can support and inspire each other for good future. That's all from me. Thank you.